The computer or the PC, a really essential tool in the life of the everyday in businesses or at home. Until now, despite the presence of smartphones which have gained in power, the computer has not said its last word, because it will always have one step ahead of these. In terms of use as edit videos, photos, and program software or video games, we can say that the computer is until today irreplaceable. The desktop computer is probably the most recent, more classic, but for more and more laptop mobility or laptops are used. The last generations are mini computers, mini central units, more exactly, which are both mobile and light. Good morning all, today we are going to show you 7 inexpensive mini computers. We will start right away. Oh no, just before, forget not to leave a blue thumb and to subscribe to the channel. Number 1. ACEPC AK1. To start, we will see the ACEPC AK1, which is a mini PC of the ACEPC brand. This small computer already has Windows 10 system. The RAM is 4GB of DDR3 with a type of SSD storage, which is capacity of 64GB expandable up to 2TB. On the processor side, it is equipped with an Intel Apollo Lake J3455 quad-core 64-bit 2.3GHz. This mini AK1 is equipped with the Intel HD Graphics 500 graphics card. You can connect 2 screens via the 2 HDMI ports. The video output is in 4K. This configuration gives it such power and speed execution as well as stability. It has 2 USB 3.0 ports, 2 USB 2.0 ports, 2 HDMI ports, 1 SD card port, an input for power supply, and a microphone port for helmet. Regarding connectivity, it has Bluetooth 4.2, Wi-Fi 802.11, 2.4 GHz, and 5 GHz, and an Ethernet port for wired connection via an RJ45 cable. It has a fan for the recooling. However, he is silent. It can also be installed everywhere and behind a screen thanks to the Visa system. Number 2. Minis Forum In4020. Let's continue with the Mini PC In4020 from the Minis brand forum. This small computer already has a Windows System 10 Pro, but it also is compatible with a Linux system. The RAM is 4GB of DDR4 with a storage type eMMC with a capacity of 64GB. On the processor side, it is equipped a 2.8GHz Intel Celeron In4020 dual-core. Enjoy an HD display thanks to its integrated graphics card, allowing Intel brand the Intel UHD Graphics 600 supporting 2-screen 4K and HDMI or VGA at a frequency of 60Hz. This together gives it a speed of execution and stability. Regarding the ports of this In4020, it has a VGA port, an HDMI port, 1 SD card port, 1 M22242 NGFF SSD port, and 3 USB 3.0 ports. When it comes to connectivity, it uses the 3 classic technologies: Bluetooth 4.2, 802.11 AC, Type Wi-Fi, and the wired connection through an Ethernet port that supports an RJ45 cable. This mini PC is ultra portable and quiet. It can easily be installed anywhere thanks to its small size. It does not clutter. ACEPC also allows installation behind a screen. It should be noted that this model does not include a fan. Number 3. Minis Forum In4000. Let's continue immediately with the Mini PC In4000, which is still from the Mini Forums brand. For this model, a Win 10 System Professional is always pre-installed. RAM is always 4GB in DDR4, the storage spec is eMMC type with a capacity of 64GB, but the processor this time is an Intel Celeron In4000 dual-core 2.6GHz and not a 4020 as for the previous one. Intel UHD graphics card Graphics 600 is always present with the possibility of output image and sound via HDMI 2.0 and image via VGA on two screens in 4K at 60 Hz. The mini PC always offers rapid response and execution for different uses. It also has ports like 2.4 GHz and 5.8 GHz tape VGA, HDMI, SD port, 3 USB 3.0 ports, and 1 SSD port to expand storage. Regarding connectivity, it has Bluetooth 4.2, 802.11 AC Wi-Fi, and an Ethernet port for an RJ45. This model does not integrate either fan. It can also be installed anywhere and completely portable. Number 4, CHUWI Gbox. Let's go on and on. Now let's see the Gbox mini PC of the CHUWI brand. This mini PC works under Windows 10 and is compatible with Linux systems. So it supports two dual boot systems. RAM is 4 GB in DDR3. The storage space is eMMC 64 GB, expandable to 2 TB. The processor is a quad-core Intel Atom X7 E3950 from 1.6 GHz to 2 GHz. With these configuration, it promises smooth use and stability. Regarding the graphics card, this Gbox is equipped with an Intel HD Graphics 505. Regarding ports, it has a VGA for video support, 2 screens, 1 SD card port of up to 256 GB, 1 USB 2.0, a USB 3.0, and a USB Type-C port. On the connectivity side, it has the Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, and an Ethernet port supporting a cable RJ45. In terms of dimension, this CHUWI is 187.6 by 138.3 by 37.3 millimeters. With all this, remote control is also available for easy remote control. Number 5, Beelink's BT3 Pro 2. Let's continue with this mini PC from the Beelink brand, BT3 Pro 2. It is compatible with Windows 10, its RAM is 4 GB, with an eMMC 3D storage type with a capacity of 64 GB, expandable up to 128 GB. On the processor side, it is equipped with a 2.3 GHz Intel Atom X5 Z8350. Enjoy an HD display thanks to its integrated graphics card of the brand Intel HD Graphics 400. Performance is an appointment, as well as speed of execution in different tasks. In terms of ports, this BT3 Pro has a VGA port and an HDMI port for video output on 2 screens. It is also endowed an SD card slot. Regarding connectivity, it has Wi-Fi, Bluetooth 3.0, and an Ethernet port for the wired connections in RJ45. Now we will finish with its dimensions. It is 12 by 12 by 2.4 centimeters. Like in all previous PCs, it can be placed anywhere. It is small and portable. Number 6, Tanex TX85. Subsequently, we will see the mini PC of the Tanex brand, the TX85. The design is simplistic, but it is still quite modern. For this model, a Windows 10 professional system is pre-installed. The RAM is still 4 GB in DDR3. The space of the storage is eMMC type with a capacity of 64 GB. Its processor is a 1.2 GHz Intel Atom Z8350. In terms of graphics cards, it is equipped with a 4K HD card allowing display content on 2 screens via HDMI or VGA. This configuration gives it speed of execution and stability over a multitude of users. Now let's see a little more how many ports this little model has. So it has an HDMI port and VGA, as well as an SD card slot up to 128 GB. On the connectivity side, it has Bluetooth 4.0, 2. Wi-Fi ABGNAC on the 2.4 GHz and 2.8 GHz bands, and finally an Ethernet port for the wired connection, always in RJ45. This TX85 is a fanless design. It is accompanied by support installation and can be installed by any. It should also be noted that in addition to being light, it is noiseless. Number 7, Yagala. Finally, we have the mini PC of the Yagala brand. For this model, a Windows 10 system is pre-installed. The RAM is 4GB, the storage space is eMMC type with a capacity of 64GB expandable via USB port with an external disk of 2TB maximum. Its processor is a 64-bit Intel Atom Z83504 cores of 1.68 GHz. Video output via the HDMI port is a resolution of 1920 by 1080p. Regarding the ports, he has respectively one USB 3.0 port, 3 USB 2.0 ports, one USB-C, one SD card port, one HDMI port, one VGA port, one audio output, and a DC port for power. Now for connectivity, there has 2.4 GHz and 5 GHz dual band Wi-Fi, Bluetooth 4.1, and also an Ethernet port supporting an RJ45 for the wired connections. Let's finish with the dimensions of this Yagala. So, it is a 12.5 by 12.5 by 3.8 centimeters. With this size and his weight of 680 grams, it is easily transportable and does not encumber anyone. So we come to the end of this video. Thank you for watching it. Feel free to like it and subscribe if you haven't yet. Also, activate the notification bells to receive the latest. I'll tell you very soon, goodbye and sayonara.